the clock that skipped midnight. When the clock struck midnight on New Year's Eve, everyone in the city cheered, except for Leo, a young watchmaker sitting alone in his workshop. His only companion was an old, dusty grandfather clock that hadn't ticked in decades. Leo's grandfather had built it but passed away before ever finishing it. Every year, Leo promised he'd repair it before New Year's, and every year he ran out of time. But this year was different. As fireworks burst outside, Leo heard a soft tick. The clock's hands trembled, then froze, 1 second before midnight. Confused, Leo leaned closer and heard a faint whisper coming from inside the gears. One more chance. In a blink, Leo was transported back exactly 1 year earlier, to the start of the previous New Year's Eve. The streets were alive, his workshop was new again, and his grandfather's unfinished notes still sat on the table. This time, Leo knew what to do. He spent the year repairing the clock, but not just the machinery. He repaired himself, visiting old friends, rekindling lost dreams, and rediscovering what mattered most. As the next midnight approached, Leo stood before the clock once more. The final gear clicked into place, and instead of freezing at 11 hours, 59 minutes and 59 seconds, the hand swept proudly past midnight. The clock chimed 12 times, each ring echoing through the city like a heartbeat. Outside, the fireworks turned brighter, and Leo realized that time itself had given him a gift. A new beginning, earned by heart, not by luck. Part 2. The city that forgot time. 1 year after the night the old clock awakened, Leo became known as the man who fixed time. People brought him broken watches, cracked hourglasses, and shattered reminders of their days gone by. He fixed everyone, yet something strange began to happen. Everywhere in the city, clocks started to run differently. Some sped up, others slowed down. Days blurred, nights stretched endlessly. Midnight would arrive early for some, late for others. Time itself had become uneven. Leo realized his grandfather's clock had done more than keep time. It had bound the city's rhythm to its own heartbeat. And now, its chimes were rippling through everything. Searching through his grandfather's journals, Leo discovered an unfinished note. If time is mended by hands unready, its wound will reopen wider. Determined to make things right, Leo visited the city's oldest landmarks, the bell tower, the train station, the abandoned observatory, each one built by his ancestors, each housing gears that connected to the grand clockwork, a hidden network meant to protect the flow of time. In the observatory, under the cracked dome of glass, Leo uncovered a glimmering mechanism pulsing with light. The gears were alive, whispering fragments of the future and past. The only way to restore balance was to stop time entirely for one last moment. When the year's end drew near, Leo climbed back to his workshop and turned the clock's key backward. The entire city froze in a shimmer of golden stillness. Fireworks halted midair. People hung suspended in laughter. Then, in the silence, Leo heard his grandfather's voice again. "You've learned to fix what's broken, Leo. Now, can you let go of what you love?" Part 3. The heart that kept beating. Leo opened his eyes to find himself in a world without ticking. The stars didn't move, and the air was heavy with silence. Time was paused, but his heart was still beating. He walked through his still city, watching frozen faces of friends and strangers. Every moment he had ever cherished was locked before him, perfect and unreachable. Time had given him everything and nothing at once. Inside the silent clock tower, Leo faced the final choice: restart time and lose this perfect, peaceful stillness, or keep it stopped forever and live alone between seconds. With trembling hands, he placed the final gear into the grand clockwork, his grandfather's heart-shaped design piece, forged long ago but never used. As he turned it, he whispered, "It's not time that needs fixing. It's us. Us." The clock's glow spread across the city like dawn. The gears spun forward, Fireworks exploded again, cheers filled the air, and the world began to move. But Leo was gone. In his place, the restored clock chimed a new melody, a heartbeat woven into every tick. And though no one saw him again, people swore that on every New Year's Eve, when the clock struck 12, they could feel the world pause, just for a breath, and then begin again, stronger, steadier, as if saying, "Time remembers those who love beyond it." Part 4, The Last Talk. Decades passed. The city changed. Taller buildings, brighter lights, but in the heart of the old district, Leo's workshop still stood. Dusty, quiet, yet untouched. The grandfather clock still chimed every New Year's Eve, each note steady and warm like an old heartbeat. Mira, a young woman chasing her dream of becoming an inventor, often passed by that shop on her way home. She'd always pause, listening to the single clock that chimed when no others did. On the night before the New Year, curiosity finally pulled her inside. The door creaked open. Shelves of clocks lined the walls, all ticking together in gentle harmony. In the corner sat Leo's famous grand clock, its golden hands glinting as they pointed to 1 minute before midnight. Beneath the clock's base, Mira found a small brass plaque engraved with Leo's handwriting. To whoever finds this, time is not kept, it's shared. A strange wind stirred the gears. One of the hanging pocket watches above her desk began to glow softly, then floated toward her, landing in her hands. Its glass face flickered, revealing faint images, Leo, his workshop, and moments from the city's frozen night long ago. Then, she heard it, a voice from beyond the ticking. "Every inventor needs a dream. Every dream needs time. What will you make of yours?" As the clock struck midnight, the gears erupted in light, swirling around Mira like gold dust. Suddenly, she saw flashes of possible futures, the machines she'd build, the people she'd inspire, the tiny, precious moments that would ripple far beyond her lifetime. She realized the truth: Leo hadn't disappeared. He had become time itself, guiding those who dared to dream. Every tick in the city carried a piece of his soul. When the chimes faded, the shop grew still again. Mira placed the glowing pocket watch around her neck. "Thank you," she whispered. "I'll keep it going." The next morning, the city awoke to something extraordinary. Every clock in town ticked perfectly in sync for the first time in decades. Time had never felt so alive. And as fireworks painted the sky that night, citizens claimed they heard a voice echoing with the 12 chimes. Soft, kind, timeless. Another year begins. Don't waste a second. As the clock turns to night, remember, every second after midnight is a second chance. The future doesn't wait. It's built tick by tick.